Nerd Z, is you ready? Nerd Z, is you ready?
I'm ready.
Del Pesh, is you ready?
Yeah.
In a world where people are chanting, and they're so blatant to chant sounds like this. This is wild, right? It's kind of wild, eh?
Like it's
straight Obi on a track, like
that's
not on my watch on Palm Sunday.
Okay.
Are
you ready?
You think I wasn't gonna play some bangers?
This is like I know it's gospel, but it's more of a calypso-ish type of vibe, yeah.
This is when church is fire, bro. When they play these songs, people forget that they're,
He likes to know.
This is the Vent. I'm your host,
yo,
Jay Hunterville. We got the Nerd Z here.
Hey.
Are you okay?
Yo.
You okay over there?
I'm okay.
We got Del Pesh over here.
Right. Yeah. Medea, aka Mr. Frontline, aka when I put on chapstick, everyone puts on chapstick, aka Captain Corners. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's been a better day today. It's not as cold as it was before.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like when is the first day of spring?
The 20th, actually.
20th or 21st.
So next week.
See, this may be a Berenstein. Oh, hold on. Open your third eye. I don't know what's going on. I thought it was always the 21st.
Me too.
No, but it's the 20th.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Why the 20th?
It's been
Why is it on 4/20?
Whoa, he's up there. Whoa.
Hey.
When you really think about it.
Hey.
Why is it up 4/20?
Just slow down.
You know what?
It ain't me.
Hey.
What burning bush
Hey, hold on.
are we burning?
I want to hear the story. I want to hear this. Shout out to Grace Trillers. If you really know, Jamaican legend gospel group. If you really know, you really know. You know. If you really know, you know. You know. First off, I always thought Easter was on the first week.
That's
April.
That's another thing too. Yeah.
I thought it was on the first week of April.
First
When did
week
it change?
of April?
I felt like it was one time.
Maybe when the weather was cooperating.
Let us know in the comments if was Easter in the first week of April?
I thought it was after Easter.
I never remember Easter on 4/20.
I don't remember it near my birthday.
Anywhere near then. No.
4/20. Hold on now.
When you really think about it, 4/20 is the same day as spring.
I mean,
and that's where people get the most high. Shout out to Norm. That was Norm's joke. That's not my joke. But yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. So like it's gonna be spring.
That was an abomination. Not an abomination. That was an abomination.
Yeah. So
that was ridiculous what I just heard.
Like at the end of the day, I like the weather. I
for
can't
today.
complain.
That's a key part about
for today.
The key part about Canada
for today. It was beautiful last week.
Wait, last week?
Yeah, it was.
It was beautiful one day last week, and then it snowed the next day. Whole snow on the ground and everything.
That was crazy.
Went
and then it melted.
Yeah, it melted at the end of the day. Then it was cold.
You don't even know when to. I always said that around Easter, I always remember eating bun and cheese cold.
Oh, you can. Wait a minute. You just brought up something. Do you?
Because of the weather. I haven't been in Jamaica, so every time it's like bun and cheese season and Easter, I don't remember it ever being like a hot day, unless I'm in Jamaica.
Right.
I feel like after Easter, that's when the weather picks up.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. This is a preference.
It snowed on Good Friday before.
No, it has. Yeah. Wait a minute. A preference. Bun and cheese. Cold? Like cold. Not cold, but like a little cool.
First off, anybody that eats bun and cheese hot, you need a wellness check.
I'm sorry. What?
That cheese.
I'm offended.
That cheese does not even melt.
I'm offended.
That cheese does not.
You have the cheese cold, but the bun is warm.
The teen.
Wait, how does that?
No, listen. I'm not gonna let you guys. Hey.
Wait. So tell me the bun and the cheese is cool, not cold, but like cool.
Cheese cool.
Okay.
Bun room temp.
Oh, okay. Room temperature.
Room temp.
Yeah. What? You heat up your bun and cheese?
Yo.
With the raisins and cherries, and you heat that up?
I don't have it with the raisins and cherries.
What type of bun are you having?
I'm having the plain bun.
Okay, the plain, like, okay.
That's how I have it.
There's the bun with the cherries. And
I see what you. Okay, when you add in the raisin, yeah.
That's the fruitcake type.
No, you're not eating.
I don't like it.
You're not eating real bun, dog.
Of course, I'm eating a real bun. What are you talking about?
I eat real bun.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
You're not eating a
I can't do it all the berries and
Empress. You're not eating the real bun. You hear me? I say. You're not eating the real bun.
Man. I didn't know this was thing harvest. You know, like fruit and grain and no, man.
And it has to be the tin cheese.
Just bread.
The tin cheese.
Up to now, I don't. It's not really.
Tin cheese.
It really isn't.
I don't question it because the reason why I don't question
you don't question what you eat.
No, because
Concerned.
First off, that cheese can't melt.
Concerned.
That cheese can't melt. You can hurl the brick of cheese and it will stay like. But yet we still consume it. You know what I'm saying? And people are chopping like crazy slices. They're not chopping it. they're not chopping it sick. They're not chopping it slim. They're chopping it like
because they never know when they're gonna have another piece of cheese again.
I haven't had that cheese in over 17 years.
Bro, they're selling it like
that's a long time.
They're selling it like cocaine, bro. They're not even selling you the whole tin anymore. They're selling you like a quarter.
They're selling
square,
you a
like
quarter,
the size of a half moon.
Yeah.
You're joking.
No.
You could get the tin. I have the tin, but it's a privilege really to get the tin. Like you
just a little piece. Yeah.
Wow.
It's the same like when you get like smelly cheese or all those ones. They have it in the little block.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're not getting the full thing.
And it's like vacuum
really
sealed. It's vacuum sealed like cocaine, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
It's vacuum sealed, and then sometimes
signs of the times, man. That's
but I feel like it's been like that for. Maybe 2-3 years, 4 or 5 years.
It's been like that because the generation of people who would actually get it don't get it no more. That's really
that's not the real reason. That is not the real reason. I will not allow you to come here with your propaganda.
Okay.
I will not let you do that. Tin cheese is still a thing. Well, apparently in Jamaica,
it readily available though?
In Jamaica now they changed it because it is now. It is.
Is it?
It is available now.
Correcting.
It's
wait, and no, it's not. Wait,
no. let me collect. Hey, stop it.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna say this. Mm-hmm. The tin cheese is always around.
What are you saying?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's not, but I'm just saying there's less of it.
The reason why is because people, when they buy it, they usually buy all of it, or
they buy all of it. Okay,
or it's just you gotta find the spots like. Now that I see bun and cheese and no frills, that is like
they have bun and cheese and no frills.
Yes,
I sure
but I guess it depends on which. It depends.
Time out.
Let me clarify.
You literally just said that they commercialized bun and cheese for consumer level consumption,
but in certain no frills.
Which ones?
Jane and Lawrence.
Okay, J&F.
I mean,
or J&L makes sense.
That's kind of hood. Like they're gonna have it. They're gonna accommodate to the people.
Yeah, but if you please don't go to No Frills first. Like always find the spot, like the Caribbean spots first, at least.
If you see
find a real Jamaican.
If you see HTB,
also that, yeah.
If you see HTB on it, okay, that could work.
H2 what?
HTB. It's HTB bun. If you see that, you can work with that.
What's it?
That's a brand, HTB.
Oh,
okay.
I don't know how good it is now because that's not the bun I buy now. But now and bun and the cheese company that does the cheese, they don't do it in tin. They actually have a new one where you could pop the can like a tuna fish
like
can,
sardine,
and then it could drop out.
Oh no, that's I don't know, man. This
is giving cranberry sauce.
No, first off,
first of all that went.
But the problem is, what you guys don't understand is the effort to take the cheese out of the tin is no joke.
Okay.
Bro, it's a whole process. And it's like 30 minutes.
30 minutes is
it's
just to
compact
remove
the cheese.
cheese?
That cheese is ready. That cheese will be ready for like war.
See, and that's why
They
you
could
work
go to
yourself
war.
an appetite at that
People
point.
could go to war and tie over on the battlefield with bun and cheese. I never even seen a bun and cheese spoil. Because it's
That's
done.
first of all,
It's done by the time it gets,
That says a lot about
That
the
is-
preservatives.
no, that's
no, that means it's very good. No?
no. I'm gonna hit.
You know
I'm hit with a 2 answer still because
I'm just gonna mind my business.
I think it's like what it's made out of,
Yeah,
and then
you stay over there.
is what it's made out of, and like it kind of finishes pretty quickly. Like,
Yeah, it's because people eat it.
yeah.
Yeah,
It-
not necessarily because it's like
like safe.
yeah, you know.
Yo, don't disrespect my bun still. Don't.
The
I'm not
cheese.
gonna sit there and you guys eat McDonald's and you guys don't question.
Whoa.
You guys don't question what is in there.
I don't eat today's
I
McDonald's.
don't eat McDonald's. First off,
But we once won.
I ate it when it was.
I
in
did
its-
not grow up on it.
at its peak.
Did not.
You guys eat fast food, don't.
Not like that.
I'm not gonna let you guys diss my bun. I'm not gonna let you guys
Listen.
Hey yo, I'm not gonna let you guys diss my bun and cheese. Okay? I'm gonna let you guys know that right now.
Wait, so no, hold on. I just realized something. No one makes it from scratch. The bun part.
Some people make it from scratch.
As I was saying.
You gotta find someone that knows how to make it from scratch.
As I was saying, the people who used to, they don't do it anymore.
There's some people. No,
They're
there's
not
still
passing
people
the
that-
recipes.
There's some people
the
that passed it.
generations
No, there's people
have not
that
really
passed it.
learned.
You just don't know them.
They just haven't learned it.
Just don't know them.
Yeah.
She's
They
saying
have-
a
they
woman
haven't learned
or Armand our age is
It's
like,
like it's just
yo,
there's people.
bless me with a bun and cheese still from scratch.
Yeah,
They have to go to their whoever to get it.
I'm gonna tell you this.
They have their sources.
They gotta go.
They
So
gotta
I-
find somebody.
So hold on, I asked you for something.
Yeah.
and you're gonna go to another source.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
what
Due
a
to-
world we live in.
Yeah.
Due to
Oh
society,
yeah, generations.
I
This
believe
is crazy.
due to society and people not being in the kitchen as much as they used to
Oh,
for whatever reason,
That's unfortunate.
recipes are going.
That's
They're
unfortunate.
they're going. You know,
There must be a reason behind all of that.
more selfies, less seasoning. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no,
So unfortunately, you know, people don't know how to. You know,
got you dancing on TikTok,
That's
gyrating.
crazy.
Why don't you gyrate your hand
That's
into a mixing bowl of flour
crazy.
and salt
I'm gonna need you to
and some sugar?
I mean, when you think of it too, though, this is the joke
like,
though.
like gyrate your hand.
There are a lot more male cooks and chefs in the Caribbean than there are women.
Okay.
It's,
What's
so
your point?
a whole generation Canadian,
What's your point?
they just are in the kitchen.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
That's all.
There's women in the kitchen too.
I agree, but I'm just saying there's more men.
I don't like what you're trying to do here. I don't know what it is.
So the traditions of learning.
I don't know what you're trying to do here.
Okay.
what
right.
you?
I really don't.
What's
Like.
with the whispering?
I just wanted to know.
I don't like what you're trying to do here.
Yeah.
I don't like how you're trying to do it. I do not like what you're doing.
But
I don't like it.
But please learn the recipes, guys.
Yeah, like
No, for real. I would say
For real.
they're recipe for a lot of things. Bun and cheese, sorrow.
How do you make the bun shiny?
Right?
What's about that?
That's a glaze.
Oh, they just glaze it.
Yes.
know.
This is crazy, by the way.
That's with sugar.
I'm gonna do
and
yellow light in a second.
water.
Now,
Sometimes
so
milk.
they glaze the bun.
Yes.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yes, they do.
I'm gonna say this. What man? You guys are throwing. You guys are.
And glazing the bun is crazy still.
Yep.
Do not say it like that, man.
what do you mean?
That's what you do.
That's what you do. It's part of the recipe.
What?
The Jamaican spice bun is moist. It's not glazed, bro.
Oh,
I don't like. Man, this sounds.
Wait,
so
what?
Good. The amount of fire.
so the
lighter.
so the bun is moist.
Where is your mind?
It's oiled down.
What are you talking about?
Actually,
I cannot let you guys violate the bun
We
like
are
this.
talking about
violate
bun.
the bun is even wilder.
we
but
are talking
uh,
about
what-
cheese.
what I'm gonna do
and bun.
is continue to talk about this recipe.
Food.
I don't know.
Where are you going?
I don't know, man. I'm just talking about.
Crazy.
See, I was educated. I didn't know. I didn't know.
You guys are not. You guys
No,
are
no, no.
really,
I was educated.
I don't like how you guys tag team in my countries.
I thought it was glazed on the bun.
don't
but,
like.
But you told us it was moisturized bun.
You know what? I don't like where this is going.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I mean exactly what I mean.
What
I don't like where this is going.
are you talking about? I'm talking about making stuff from scratch.
You guys are slandering my culture.
That's not
How are we slandering
You
it?
guys are posting.
That's what you do. You glaze the buns.
Vincentians are slandering my culture.
Yo, it's crazy. We can't even talk about cooking.
Wow.
You know what you're doing.
Can't even talk about cooking.
Oh, now we're talking about cooking.
No, but it's
we've been talking about cooking.
Cooking up.
That's actually a step you do.
I had to put a yellow light because I'm like, wait, whoa, let me fix it.
What?
But as a yellow light, I just
You're playing good cop, bad cop.
That's crazy.
No, first of all, calling me a cop
crazy.
is crazy. When I'm
It is crazy.
Yo,
can't even talk about making food.
I
yo.
walk on Toronto Street.
Jeez.
You know
what's the funny
thing?
Shout out to let me find that.
What are you doing?
Let me find that clip.
You're slandering me now. That's what you're doing.
I was gonna go somewhere. Bro. But now, see, I spoke to Duke. Shout out to Duke. Shout out to Extra Gravy. Return of the Map podcast. And I see what you're doing here.
What are we doing?
I see what you're doing. You're trying to cause problems that don't need to
happen.
Whoa.
Are you calling me problematic?
Is that
what you're trying to say?
Let's listen to the clip here, guys. Let's Exhibit A. Let's listen to the clip.
No. Okay. All right.
Oh.
Can't hear it.
But it's true. So
hold on.
Press it again.
Because if you really loved me, we would have.
Hold on, let's start it again.
If I do something,
you're so
like my man or
thinking
whatever,
about glazed buns and
like
moisture buns. You didn't press the button. Just
hold on.
You don't care about me. You don't love me.
I'm trying to hear this. trying to hear this.
Yo,
listen.
I'm
gonna start this clip again.
I'm
gonna start this clip again. All right. All right. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Holy, what's happening? Yo.
You guys got me discombobulated.
Yo, what is
shout out to Return of the Map podcast.
Yo, what is happening?
If I do something to upset like my man or whatever, and like he doesn't respond or like he doesn't like get angry or anything, it's like, oh, you don't care about me. Like, you don't love me. But it's true. Because if you really cared and really loved me, we would have fought about it.
But you went into it saying, yo, I'm gonna start this fight to see if he loves me. Yeah. That's where you're wrong. You can't do that.
No, I hear you.
But you're still gonna do it?
No, I don't do it anymore. But like, yeah.
That's crazy.
100%.
It's
like a really good,
Why do women do that?
I just want to know if you love me. Like that's all. Like, do you love me?
Are you in therapy?
Not anymore. No.
I mean,
well, shout out to her being accountable. Shout out to her being accountable on understanding that some people can start problems.
Listen,
to prove something.
Let me just start here.
Passion.
Let me just start here.
That they have for individuals.
Okay? Let me just first talk about, if you don't know the terms of baking, that is not my problem. All right? Glazing a bun is actually the finisher and the topping of actual cooking and baking.
Damn,
that's
2 in 1. That's crazy.
2, why are you having an unordained conversation?
Objection, use of glazing buns.
You're having an unordained...
Off subject.
Because your comprehension is a little perverted. Thank you.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
Objection.
We all here talking about baking.
No.
Objection.
And bun and cheese.
Objection here. Say, back to the clip. Shout out to the lady for being accountable.
She's talking about her story.
Yeah.
What she would do.
But can you relate to women being problematic in that type of aspect? Can you relate? Were you one of those individuals? Cross-examination.
Say that I have intentionally
what is going on here?
Been a shit disturber for the
to show your love,
confirmation and validation of love? No.
So we're just gonna lie here. We're just gonna
No. It's the intention part. Did I go about it intentionally? Shit disturbing.
No. So subconscious.
Maybe it was subconscious. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I was out here like, oh, what's happening? This, that, the third.
What's happening?
Like,
What's
the things
happening?
are not, oh my gosh.
What's happening? As
He's not showing me the signs.
Some
No,
Ah!
no. Wow.
I swear, some people use
That
subconscious.
is so
you know
crazy.
How, subconscious sounds like sometimes it's like some people when they catch a charge,
crazy.
but they're drunk, so the charge is lower. That's what it sounds like when people say subconscious. You should acknowledge that you were subconscious because I feel like you did it on purpose.
I mean, it's it's simple. Like if, say, for example, they always get you breakfast, and then all of a sudden they don't get you breakfast, and you're like, okay, you know what? We're gonna let it by. Maybe they didn't have no money. Maybe,
not your broke.
Maybe it was this, right? Okay, whatever, right? We're gonna just let it by. We're just
did it go to that
right?
frame one?
But then if day 2,
Wow.
I still don't get no breakfast, but you would get me breakfast. Okay, I'm gonna be like, okay, maybe there's something emotionally happening. Maybe you're distraught, you're distressed.
Distress.
I don't know.
So, all right.
By the time day 3 comes around and I still didn't get no breakfast.
Does this sound red pill if I say, what if that person just seamlessly forgets to get you breakfast?
That's what I'm saying. If day 3 comes and I still don't see no breakfast, I'm gonna automatically think you don't care about my well-being no more.
Wow. Wow.
That's all it takes.
3 days.
3 days.
And I
Wow.
mean, and if you, especially, this is the thing. This is the adding of it. Especially if you
Lord
didn't,
help us.
especially when you know that you would get me breakfast, and for 3 days you did not say anything.
But
Yo, who gave you the obligation? Who said? Yo, first off, who told you you're supposed to get breakfast in the first place? Like that man was.
That
being
is the
considered-
part.
yo,
That's the real question.
That is the
Yo.
part.
There's nothing wrong with breakfast.
Yeah,
But, like,
I'm not saying there's
but-
but it's you've gotten breakfast 365 days.
3. Okay, wow.
Day 1,
That's a lot of breakfast.
okay, I'm gonna
French
just let it.
toast.
I'm gonna just all right. Grace
Hot links.
2,
You got cereal.
okay.
You got porridge.
Kadeem, you're leaning into it. You're leaning into it.
All
By
kinds of
day
breakfast.
3, and you didn't say, "Oh, babes, I know I usually get you breakfast. I know I usually make you breakfast. I know I usually do this thing."
Do y'all realize like this is the seed of how wars start?
That's wow.
Because put it like this: that's like saying someone can love you all the time and say "I love you,"
Right.
get you roses all the time. But if they don't get it on Valentine's Day, they don't love you at all.
Bruh.
That's a crazy.
But it's not even you don't get it on the day. It's the fact that nothing was said.
Okay, so you're fighting the
I
whole.
don't even think it matters. If that person says, I don't have enough money to get you money on Valentine's Day, I don't think that matters because when it's Valentine's Day and you're scrolling on social media and you
Bruh.
see everybody getting their roses,
Bruh.
even the side things, you're offended.
First of all, what side things get
Okay.
stuff on Valentine's
Okay.
Day?
Well,
That's crazy.
well.
Okay, how about this? How about this? How about
The ones
this?
that you have to keep
How
up
about
the
this?
wraps.
How about this?
Oh,
How about this?
It's like,
Ooh.
To make it relatable,
Damn.
right? Like, say for example, every time y'all
It's an
you
evil
hook up
world
with your
we
girl,
live in.
and
evil
you
world we
you turn
live in.
around and you're like, "Yo, babes, how was it?" And she always gives you a nice little feedback and be like, "Oh my god, it was so great." This, that, and the third, right?
Okay.
Cool. Say you come, you're like, "Hey, babes, how was it?"
okay.
You're not gonna feel away. She's been giving you feedback. She says nothing now. What are you gonna do? Okay, awkward silence. Okay, so how was your day?
You know what?
it's-
I've trained myself, see, in this point in my life where I'll just look at you like,
all right.
no, like I'll literally awkward silence. I'm a good actor too. I really like just look. Like remember that meme in where the person that shall not be named, he was judging the show. Remember that guy just looking at the person that shall not be Diddy, whatever. But remember, yeah, the guy was just looking at him like, and did he just look at him back like just blank? I'll literally.
Right. Okay. The first day. That's
I'll
what I'm
literally-
saying. That's the
I'll
first
literally just
day.
look at
That's
you
the
like-
first time.
Contest with her in the bed.
But the second day,
What you want me
right?
to say? What
She
you want
just
me to
gets
say?
up and walks away and then starts her day. Okay. By the second time this happens, you lay it down. You know you're giving pipe.
Wow.
Okay?
Mario
and then you're
Brothers.
like, "Yo, babes, how was it?" By the third
man.
interaction, you're going to sit there and be like, "Yo, what the hell is happening?"
I think, hey man, I'm gonna say this.
I mean,
Is she getting piped down from somebody else?
We're bringing. See
now that's a crazy.
Let me tell you something.
But hold on. That's a crazy
Hold
conclusion
on.
to jump
Do
into.
you see what she's doing? This is the problem. This is the problem because this whole clip, she made 2 scenarios that weren't scenarios. It was just the clip, and this exhibit B, she made 2 different scenarios. And then the 2 different scenarios. All the question is, do you cause fights in the midst of like relationships to show the passion?
Well, she said it not intentionally.
Non-intentionally.
Yeah.
Well,
like almost like
take it how
subconsciously.
You will. A lot of
whatever.
times she says subconsciously, but I think it's intentionally. To be honest,
Sometimes, to be fair,
like, let's be real. Let's be real because you know what's the worst thing about it? Look where their headspace goes. This is I'm not like there.
All it takes,
because people don't like to all be generalized.
All it takes is one decision and one action to change your feelings sometimes about something.
I mean, it depends on.
Sounds like unstable.
It depends on the action though. Like,
sounds like okay, yeah, some actions, yeah. You know.
Right,
okay,
someone's actions.
The 2 examples you gave, one were like, oh, I think she's getting plumbed out by someone else.
No, but
the second
how did
one
they get that far?
And the second one, you know, he doesn't love me.
Because
he
you're
doesn't care about my hunger.
Listen,
I'm starving. Help,
bro.
You're telling me you have to think of it.
I don't know.
It's
Those are
the
extremes.
habitual. It's the habitual
consistency.
Yeah, it's the consistency that this person's delivering and showing up. You're not gonna sit there and think to yourself like for a hot second. And mind you, both scenarios were not ones where there's anger in there. They're just simple scenarios. No emotionally fueled things. Just simple actions.
This is not about imaginary scenarios.
Bro.
This is about being accountable on starting wars.
But what okay, the biggest part of it is why, if the action stopped, why did the communication not start?
Oh,
that's a great question, but
that's it.
A lot of people don't want to communicate. They just want to do silent treatment.
Okay, so then why you treating someone with silent treatment?
That's not me.
I'm just saying in general for that scenario. Why would you treat that person with silent treatment? Do you love somebody if you're gonna give them silent treatment?
Listen.
You see,
I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
No. You're not.
Okay.
See, she's a fire starter. She knows what she's doing. This is why you are a asset to this podcast. Because let me ask you a question. Like, I'm mad, but I'm trying to calm it down. Like, I lost my whole point. I've been trying to get it back because I hate hearing things that just, because I know she doesn't believe in this foolishness. She just started the problem. But I'm going to say this.
What?
You got me all stumped now. Okay. What it is for me is when it comes to like a silent treatment, if the partner asks you what's wrong, the person has a life too. Both sides have a life. So you sit there with a silent treatment all upset.
Right.
Person asks you what's wrong. And the person goes, I would like you to find out. You don't know what's wrong? No, because I asked you a question, what's wrong?
I mean, sometimes it's generally like but sometimes generally someone cannot know.
Take some time to think about it. No, I'm asking you. I'm going straight to the source. I want to know what's wrong. Just tell me what's wrong.
Okay.
That's it. I love you. I want to know what's wrong. You are acting different. What is wrong? I don't go, you're acting different. Maybe she doesn't love me anymore. You see what I'm saying? It's a different way of moving things. I don't want to cause no war in this. I'm trying to make you happy.
So then,
and my way of showing that I love you is not causing a war. It's to make sure you're happy. Live, love, laugh.
Okay.
That
phrase, man. Wouldn't that come with a little bit of there's a change,
people use that phrase,
and therefore you say something about it, like
sure.
Okay.
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah, because that shows care.
But at the end of the day,
and love.
The fact that people, the fact that people will start wars, the fact that people will start wars to like.
You know, most wars are really based off of miscommunication.
I mean,
some people love the miscommunication. Some people love that.
So but you see what I'm saying? I just gave you two scenarios where that happened.
Let me tell you sometimes, because I don't want to do the scenario thing. I want people just to be accountable. But some scenarios, the significant other,
Some people love to be in the sickness,
love to cause the problem,
be in the swamp.
knowing that the communication, if you just had the communication, it will solve it. But no, you want to bask in the evil. You want to bask in the anger.
Okay, how about this? How about this?
Sometimes you can solve the issue. You ever seen the meme with the cat just staring at the dog because it's not finished? It's not finished. They still want to fight, but there's no logical reason to fight.
Right.
Okay.
That's why sometimes you get that. What is the term? You know, all I'm saying is, and it's like, okay, but we already got through. What you're saying? It's like, all I'm saying is, I just want to be heard. I'm like, no, you want to keep that feeling of issue. You want it to still live, but like it just got choked out. It's done. You wanted your breakfast? Here's your breakfast.
Okay.
I'm sorry for letting you forgetting the day of the breakfast. I didn't have the funds, or something happened where I wasn't able to get the business. And then some people will still be getting still like, thank you for the breakfast, but I'm still mad at the fact that you didn't give it up. Please, I beg you.
I mean,
All right. So now here's the other thing.
That's what happens when people don't know God and don't know how to. Anyway,
When it comes to finding people's intentions, sometimes it's a lot easy to just ask people because they're honest, right? But most times people aren't honest. So in order to
lie
find
never
someone's
tell.
intentions, you can't just directly ask them a question. Sometimes you have to beat around the bush to get to it so you understand what the intention is.
unfortunately,
So if I'm trying to figure out if you love me, I'm not going to be out here and just say, do you love me? And then you're going to be like, of course I love you. But really in here, you don't love them.
but like you're telling
So
me,
you gotta beat
but-
around the bush a little to
So,
see, yo,
it's not-
what's going on up here?
what? I didn't.
no, but sometimes you gotta
Yo,
test.
say-
No, it just sounds like yo. You know what's a funny thing?
Okay, that was.
Sometimes
I don't
it's
know
just
how to- I don't know how to receive that.
Sometimes
I don't know
it's
how to
a-
receive that.
It's a weird test. Some people do a weird test.
But sometimes it's
That-
because you want to know the intentions of people.
You know what's the funny thing? A lot of people test their relationships with a test that they only know the answers to, and the person didn't study. You didn't,
wow.
you didn't even teach them that logic.
Yo, bun out any teacher that did that growing up.
There's
Bun
a
you
lot of
out, lava splash. For telling us to study for some type of exam, and then the exam comes and it has nothing to do with what
nothing to do
Yo,
with the
bun
issue.
out.
See,
And
Burn
then,
out.
and then we break down the notes and realize like you never said this. You never said that. This was not on the this the whole time you were talking about this, but we never talked about this on the test.
Okay.
Why is it not on the test?
okay,
Teach me how to love.
I'm crying. But okay, what are we really upset about? The fact that the girl is actually taking time to figure out if you do love them?
No, I'm not upset. I love the fact that she actually put it out there and said, you know, there were times that she went through her therapy, and a lot of people need to go through therapy.
This is a fact.
A lot of people need to go through that problem to understand when they are the problem. On both sides.
This is a fact.
On both sides. I'm
This
not
is a
saying,
fact.
you know what I'm saying?
But intentionally starting shit just to see if the emotions are still pumped in there.
pumps in there.
Problematic.
That's
Yeah.
That is problematic.
that is
I
wild.
mean,
Oh no, Z, nah.
Going in
man.
circles.
no. The only reason why I say that is because sometimes people do value that. That's the only way that you could actually, what's the word?
I need to
Evaluate someone's passion.
Really-
It's true. Like if
Yikes.
somebody said, okay, you're a musician, and if I'm trying to figure out, are you actually passionate about music? You know, like,
Or you just,
or are you just a lover of music and that's it? You know, like sometimes there's a level of you have to like push somebody to be like, okay, if you say you love music, so then here we go. Here's some stuff about music that's probably like streaming or whatever. And
Right.
if you don't feel any type of way, you're just like, oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, this is AI music. All right, cool, whatever. But you're not feeling the angst of like, how can these people create computerized stuff and it's not real, it's not authentic, it's not whatever. That's a test. And that is somebody intentionally pushing buttons to see if you really are passionate about it.
But music
That
is
is
such
crazy.
a vast thing.
I'm just
though.
using that as an example to like translate that to the love part. Sometimes it's the do you love me? And it's like, yeah, I love you. But then you're not really doing anything to show, act, express, or whatever. You're just saying, oh, I love you. But then you're not living up to what love in that relationship could be is.
Or that person loves to play music and you want a person that loves to sing music.
It's still an
It's not,
expression.
and it's not being said, and you don't appreciate the other expression.
I mean,
It could happen that way that you didn't teach. Like, hey, I like people that know how to sing,
Okay.
but that person knows how to play.
Right.
Okay.
It's still music, but that person's gonna be like, hey, you know what I mean?
But that's still an expression. That's what I'm trying to say. Versus just somebody saying like, "Oh, I like it" or "I love it."
At the end of the day, accountability is
that's
key. I'm gonna say that accountability is key.
that is
Okay.
wild.
And the whole fire starting or something is not okay. I'm gonna leave it at that.
That's just a test
You know
your
that?
test your emotion.
Test your might with your relationship.
Some
I mean-
I need to-
Mortal Kombat thing with your
I
love.
need to know.
No.
I need
You know what?
to show you that you love me by pissing you off.
I will say it's wrong if you're using it to manipulate the person to do things or put them in situations. Yes, for sure.
Ooh.
But if it's just for a personal check-in, maybe it is speaking more on the insecurities of the individual.
Okay.
Yes. And therefore they do need that validation for
Is
sure.
that okay?
But that's not a problem for them to want to validate.
Oh, okay. Like, okay. The actual,
It's not a problem for them.
but their
to want
approach
to.
could be wrong.
Their approach could
is
be wrong for
Okay.
sure.
All right.
But it's not an issue.
Yeah,
I don't
'cause
think of it as
that-
an issue.
Yo,
But if I'm out here trying to see if you still love me and how far and how deep this love is, so I can then turn your life into a like, no.
Because sometimes I feel like
How far
that,
will you go?
I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna do this stuff to this man to make you jealous. And
'cause
Right.
yeah,
Please,
that part is
That I
those
manipulative.
don't.
listening out there,
That I
please
don't.
don't do that. It
That I
doesn't
don't.
work.
That I
It
don't.
doesn't work.
For some people. Sorry.
Well,
Not saying it's right.
and it could go left too, because if the person like intervenes, and then they get they get boxed out by the guy, and then she's like, "Well, you can't protect me either." Oh, I'm just gonna leave the
Ooh.
relationship.
See.
And you know what's the funny thing?
No.
See.
Some
That's
people
such a
don't.
lose situation.
See.
And the worst
Oh.
thing is
And that's
that
what I
Goodness.
mean. That's not right. That's not right.
next thing the man
Oh.
gets jumped for the sake of love,
Yeah.
and then next thing you know, you might not say nothing at the time, but next thing you're mad, you guys get into an argument. It's like, hey, you got all the energy on me, but when them mans were A-Town stomping you, that's you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And you know what's the funny thing? Some people know how to cut, but some women know how to cut deep, bro. When they wanna use something, like
I mean-
brokey. Next time you wanna share a large fries,
Yo.
like they'll say certain things that you're just like, ooh.
I mean,
I mean,
guys say
if-
things that are deep cut too.
I mean, if someone can be like, "This is your child," by the way, joking, it was never your child.
I
That's
mean-
that you can't beat a cut like that.
I don't know about those.
What do you
types of
mean?
scenarios,
There's guys say things all the time. Like, especially if it's like, oh, you're gonna go outside like that.
but that's not that bad.
Compared to
Okay.
this is not your child. Z, come on,
I'm not saying that's.
that's extreme.
I'm not saying that.
The gauge is kind of different.
That's
still.
But
because you could say going outside like that could be like
that's a
yo,
daily. That's a daily.
But this
You
is
gonna
the-
go outside like that?
What's his tone? Are you going outside like that?
Nah.
Or you're going outside like
You
that?
going outside like that?
But it could be two reasons.
The- you're going outside like that?
Like
but
that?
it could be two reasons.
You really gonna wear that?
It could be two reasons.
Why
though.
is your hair looking like that?
Okay,
Mm,
now-
oh.
now-
Why your lashes look like that?
Ooh.
You want to wear that color?
Ooh.
Why don't you just go out there natural?
All right,
You gonna put on all that makeup?
Ooh.
I mean, that's a 50-50. It could be like you
Those are the dailies. Dailies.
no. It's
Girls get those dailies.
no, but hold on.
Dailies.
Let me. It could be.
It depends,
It
I
could
mean-
be why are you dressing like that, and it could be why are you dressing like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
If it's
yeah.
followed with the I can't let you out the house because you're looking too
I
fine.
can't. Oh, okay. I mean,
All right, I get you.
Can't let your
but
house
what
is
is
crazy,
definitely the you look fine and they're like, you're leaving the house like that?
Woo.
But it's like, but I look good.
yeah, but
guess.
you have a stain. You have a rip on your shirt.
No, man.
Your bra strap broke.
No, man.
Or your spaghetti strap broke.
I've even heard the ones where it's like, oh, you're wearing a wig?
That's that's simple. Yo, you're wearing a wig.
That's a daily for some people.
Wearing a
And
wig? What?
that is quite unfortunate for anybody that suffers from those situations. I wish
Deep cuts.
y'all the
Hey,
best.
man.
Daily
and,
deep cuts.
You know, you playing around with someone that thinks is yours, and then like, yeah, by the way, that person was never yours.
just keep that. Just in the words of India Ari, you are not your hair. And we'll just leave it
Or
at
other things.
that. Or other things.
Mm.
Okay. I've been summoned from numerous people that say they want a dancehall segment. One thing you guys need to understand, guys, as much as I love dancehall, I have to go back in the catalog and I have to study a lot of songs. There are so many dancehall songs.
There's a lot, yeah.
And I love dancehall. I'll tell you that. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to say this right now. After watching Vybz Kartel's concert at Barclays, 2 times in a row sold out. Tell me another artist that can do that. I'm going to leave that alone. But Barclays, you know, sold out 2 times in a row.
How many seats?
Vybz Kartel, I don't know. It's in the Barclays. But too many. I'm going to say this also. ACC, Vybz Kartel need to come to Air Canada and mash up the place. Preferably August. Well, preferably August if possible. Shout out to everybody, you know, that went to that concert. I shout out to the people that live streamed the concert on TikTok and YouTube and stuff. You guys are the real MVP.
Straight up, just
all the artists that showed up, since Shensia, Squash, Neo, Lil Kim, Skilly Bang, all you guys. You know what I mean? And you know what? Dancehall is back. And I know it's carnival season. And there's a lot of people that, you know, they want to jump on wave, you know, Drake No Care video. You know what I'm saying? And that's good. We support that. I love that too. But, you know, dancehall, I'm everything. You know what I mean? I'm not, you know, I haven't listened to the newer ones as much, but you know.
Oh no! Point destroyed. You know, I just want to wrap up here. We just want to wrap up here. I want to say thank you for listening.
19,000 for Barclays.
Aye.
Okay.
How much is ACC? Because I think it might be or Rogers Center. I don't know, but that'll fill up. You know what I mean? He has all genres. But I might just do 2 rhythms today.
Yeah, because this. Some of y'all out there are like, do this one, do it.
Yo, and I'm like,
okay. Everyone calm down.
19,800
for
Scotia Arena.
Rogers Center. What's Rogers Center?
Rogers Center.
At Stadium.
It's only 800 difference.
Okay.
Rogers Center.
We're gonna Vybz Kartel mash out the place. That's all I'm gonna say. We'll leave it at that. He'll definitely not be at Rebel like that.
Hilarious.
Rebel's full, but not that full.
You won't tell me how many seats. 52,000.
Ooh, okay. Ooh,
Rogers is 52.
I don't know about that.
Kendrick's is gonna be at Rogers Center.
Yes, coming June.
I don't know if he sold that out, and I don't know if it's gonna be all 52,000. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot. That 50,000 is a lot. Yo. That's WWE type thing.
Yeah, and that was mad.
Oh, I take it back. 39,000.
That's still a lot.
That's still a lot of that's a lot of seats.
So either between 39,000 to 52,000, because I guess it's based on the actual like spacing that is available. So if it's like the higher parts that are up there, then it's 52,000.
Upper bowl, lower
but
bowl.
then if it's just the lower, it's 39.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
52.
All right. Wow. I'm gonna be calling this the rhythm check. That's what it's called, the rhythm check. Test your skill and your validation of reggae and dancehall music.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when I get more soca rhythms that a bunch of people are on soca that I know of, I will definitely do it. I'll just say Caribbean stuff. Okay, guys. Okay, make sure all factors are okay. All right, even though it's a Jamaica thing. But anyway, rhythm number 1.
So sorry. Sorry before you even get.
Oh no, wait.
I actually was reading how many and. So it says capacity for it is 49,000. 32,000 is being sold at his
at Kendrick's right now?
At Kendrick's.
Wow.
So.
Wow.
Shout out to you, Drake, man. It's, you know, it's still what it is. We'll talk about Luther later. But anyway, rhythm number 1.
Oh gosh.
Very classic.
What song comes to your mind?
I mean,
what's that one?
I'll go first.
Your love.
Ooh. Okay. Together.
Yes, we belong. Yeah, together.
Okay.
What's it? Hold on.
Love you like a fresh vegetable.
Oh.
Love you if you love Tony Rebel.
Tony, yeah.
Like a fresh vegetable.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what's the
the vintage, the berries.
Yeah.
Hey, little girl, each
Yes.
time you pass my way, tempted to touch.
And you hear the bye. Whoa.
Oh, baby, the dress you wear, your perfume, keep me wanting you so much.
Yeah, no.
Oh, is it this one?
Hold on. Couldn't believe I lost the race again.
That has the music.
Nobody does not to try to get in. Hey.
Ooh, that.
Trying to get to you, to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yo, that song is fire, bro.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
I'm gone at that.
After, yeah, once you name those four, like.
Any lover have a one, I forget, get. Any lover have a one, I forget, get. Any lover have a one, I forget, get. On the captain, let's see, on the one princess. All of them, they want to kiss up my neck. Belly ranking, cut it ranking.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
See, I just think of a guy with a lower voice after that. I don't know who it is, but I don't know the song, and I can't do it wrong.
It's all good. It's all good.
You lose me at that.
I'll do another one. Damn, YouTube ads. I hate y'all, bro. Y'all be just taking over the thing, but I'll do another one.
Okay.
Let's see. It's a newer one. Ooh, 2 at the same time? Holy, you guys are different. Okay. Let's see. If you guys, well, this is a newer one. I was summoned.
Oh, okay.
Summoned. This
Special
person.
request.
That's just shout out to you. This is a special request.
Okay.
Here's the next one. See if you guys know this one.
And I got it.
Wait.
Mine on my money.
But time for you. Oh, long, no have time for you. No, I see, no have time for you. No have time, we got chase time, that a waste time. Mine for me money and me money for the mine. This shot of them a pre the dollar sign.
See the dollar sign.
Anyway, you see me at every different time. There's that one. And then move out. So, Ayana, hop, Ayana. When me hop from Jimmy, she say, fire, you forced up, Ayana. You remember that one?
Okay.
I vaguely.
And then Sarani did one to this too.
Sarani?
I don't remember it. No, it's gonna bother me. Okay. I'm gonna do another one.
That one.
Ooh, that threw me off. Like I'm like, ugh.
I feel like there's only like the 2 songs, and that's just me saying that because of the club. Like,
Yeah,
because of-
yeah, you're
those
right.
2
You're
are
right.
only the ones that I hear.
the
so
parties, yeah.
That's it.
I'll do another one. Just let's see if I can find this. Sarani. I know that she loves me. Love you, girl. Do you feel the same?
Oh, okay.
That's Sarani. Yeah.
Got you.
And they'll do this one. Hold on. This is the one that you. Is this the one that I hear in the summer? Is this? Hold on. Is this it? Hold on. My place, your place, your place. Don't bring a hand, me no keep it in our wheels. You don't know the song?
Not at all.
Mother ball, whoa, you ever see our son? Lay down, body. All of us, y'all tumble down. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
When me rise care. You don't know this? Oh,
No,
you know this?
No, not really.
Yeah, when me rise the care. Oh no. And my body. You are a real killer. Let me tell you something about a real killer. I'm a real. Oh man. Okay.
Completely.
Damn.
Don't
All right.
know it.
I'm gonna give you another one.
That's crazy.
I know.
All these rhythms.
Okay.
Jeez.
Besides like the
Let's see if you remember this one. This is like a barbecue one. Okay.
That's so funny.
That's this one. Okay.
Yeah.
what songs come to your mind?
I don't know.
Sanchez
the
for
song,
sure,
though.
yeah.
This one.
Mhm.
Giving you all
Oh.
my
I
heart.
wasn't even thinking of that one.
But every someone
Yep.
who tear it apart. And then there's
Sanchez.
Oh, is it?
It's the tempo's different though.
Is it oh me? Wait. Is it oh me? Oh my pretty baby, don't be shy.
Yeah.
Oh me,
Okay.
oh my, I'm gonna tell you why. It is what was it? Was it Missing You?
Yeah. But the
Is that
tempo,
it?
but the tempo is different. Yeah.
Yeah. You're right. Missing you now.
Yeah.
There's that. There's
But the
one.
tempo, the tempo is different.
Yo, there's
yeah,
another
yeah.
one. There's
Why
another
is
one.
When I'm
three-
thinking of a guy, he's talking.
Yes.
But the very beginning.
Yes. Stuffing flowers at your apartment.
Yeah.
You said you wasn't around much anymore.
Yes, that one.
That's
Yes.
out with apartment.
That's But I couldn't tell you. I couldn't repeat that for the life of me.
Through your door.
Yeah.
That's a big
That's
tune.
it. That one.
I know that late at night you still call me before you close your eyes to sleep.
Yeah.
Isn't it not knocking on heaven's door?
Oh.
Was it on that? No. But there's another one. There's another one. There's another one. Trying to get your attention from an extension.
Oh.
Where is the gate pass to your heart?
Yeah. That one's good. That
You're
one's
telling
really
me
good.
not knocking on heaven's door is not this one.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Knocking on heaven's door.
Yeah,
I
actually,
swear.
Is it on
Yeah.
this?
Knocking on heaven's door. Yeah, I swear it's
Is
this
it
one.
really? Someone has to do that. I'm not
Oh
sure.
my gosh.
Yo, Freddie McGregor did a crazy one. Give me a number, you at a spot. And this is the type of songs that out of nowhere the just and the crowd is he's on stage. Why? You know, Jamaicans are the current people. Okay, we're only doing 3 for now. Have any more suggestions? Let us know so we could do our homework.
Some of y'all like this, they're just like, yo, to do this. What? Do you remember this one? Okay.
Yeah, I remember.
All right.
But I just don't remember all of them. But yo,
All right.
shout out to everybody that.
Shout out to y'all for commenting and everything.
Because we're at 2,000 followers because of you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Clap it up. Clap it up.
Clap it up.
Clap it up, man.
Big up yourself.
Big up yourself, and more to come because I don't think this thing's stopping. Still.
I don't think this is stopping because it's just so much and nostalgia. When certain songs are just thought about jerk pork and jerk chicken.
That's
Corn soup.
Yeah. Yo, back in the day, remember how like you would find out where the party was basically hearing it in the neighborhood?
Yeah.
Their music. You come out your car. Where's the party? You'll hear the sound.
So shout out to Egg West. When Egg West does this thing, like obviously the first time they ever hosted it, right? Like I leave my house and you just hear the
Just follow the music.
And I just kept following it. I seen high school friends that we all like well known. I'm like, yo, you guys going to the thing? Yeah. Music gets louder and louder. You hit the Egg West, bare people them, and you're like, yo, this is block party, man.
Even if it's a backyard barbecue, you go through the fence, you go to the side door, open the gate. As soon as you come, sometimes you get in and you stop, and so much people.
There's
Some people don't come. Some people like, yeah. Some people just watching you while they're
they
eating.
watch you in your
And they're just
face.
saying, good evening, everybody. Hi,
That's so funny.
hello.
And if you don't do that, you have no manners.
You have no manners.
Off the
And people watching.
off the rip.
Like, who is this person coming here and not saying good evening to everybody? Oh, this generation. Oh, this generation
no.
of kids.
Now they
And
wanna
they would not
rant.
hesitate to talk about it out loud so you can hear.
No.
So you can.
Huh.
Yeah. And the
Say,
speaker,
don't say good night, good
Yeah.
evening, good day.
that one person
Yo.
with the blue pants and the white shirt. Him thinking better than people.
Oh, just come in people's place and don't know how to say hello, good night.
You
look
name their
down-
food and leave.
You look down. You're like, wait, but that's me.
Some people,
wait,
You know-
that's me.
Who are they talking about?
who they raise these people? Where they raise them from?
Oh my
these-
goodness.
These
A barn?
people have no guidance.
Yo, a barn.
These people, calling somebody a barn is
Yo.
barn is wild.
Barn
That's
is-
some nasty work. That is some nasty
that is not a compliment for anyone
work.
listening and watching.
I don't know how I'd feel about that. Telling me I came from a barn, bro.
That is not a compliment.
That is not a compliment at all.
It's
Yo,
not. It's the
like-
biggest insult.
Yeah,
That
barn.
is disrespectful. That is disrespectful.
Yo, I can just
Holy.
think of everything.
And sometimes you get the random auntie slap or the random grandma slap.
Oh, yes.
Just randomly slapping
Yes.
you. Just
or
like,
or they say, Psst, come here.
yeah.
Come here. And you just got there, right? Come here.
And the funny thing is, they'll stand you and they'll look at you for a bit. They'll test your gauge. Like,
Who brought you here?
who brought you here?
Who brought you? Like, and it's like, oh,
Who you? Where you come from? I love it though, because that's community.
It is.
It's community. When
It
they come,
is.
they be like, hey,
And they teach you. They school you right there, eh? Don't ever think for
that-
2 seconds.
has anybody taught you that when you go into a people's place, you have to say
good night.
good evening,
yo,
good
you dress
morning,
people, even if you don't know people.
good night?
oh my goodness.
You know?
What? Who teach you?
No.
Where you come from?
Yeah.
And they really want to know who teach you.
They really do.
They-
because
they-
that person's going to get slapped up too.
That's yo. That's a fact.
Oh,
That's a whole fact.
your sister Paulette's son,
Mm.
or Aunt Lucy, Sister Lucille's daughter,
Mm.
and you should know better than this.
Mm.
And if you dress even incorrect, like if you dress like too,
Hey boy, put up your
Ooh.
pants. Pull up your pants, man.
No, I'll
Pull up your pants, man. So,
yo.
no, wear pants, pan waist, and you. Oh yeah, pull up your pants, and you have belt too.
Oh, shoot.
Pull up your pants,
Yo,
young
I'm
man.
getting PTSD
And-
right
and
now.
if it's-
What are you doing?
If it's not that, it's a
Yo,
miss, you're a lady. You don't sit like that. You cross your legs. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No. You don't do those kind of things. You're in heels. Mm.
wow.
I wonder if they still talk to YNs like that. I don't think YNs have no man. But you
Why
have to-
is that a term that's being popularized? Can
Take
we
off your ski mask, man. It's a summertime, man. Why you in a winter jacket at summertime? Why you hold? Why I'm to you, man?
Not a way I go.
How we are going now, so? COVID pass. And you still a cover up your face. Take off that, man.
Ski mask. It's a balaclava. Thank you.
Bella what? Me Bella Walla behind. Move yourself from here.
Yo, what?
They'll get so mad.
Ew.
And then they'll cuss you out like stink.
Those were the days, man. Those were the days.
That's
When
what
people
I'm-
would outwardly
That's
do that.
that's the stuff of like house parties, man. That's what I'm a very
Yeah.
house party. People ask me if I go to the club. I'm like, nah, it's not really much.
See,
or a
but
house party.
house parties were definitely a thing. I think nowadays people just don't. They're people don't know the
work.
actual the work behind it, and then culturally too. Like that's the other part. When you're
Right.
so used to doing it a certain way, community wise, that it's like some of the people that are not in the community and you want to invite them. It's kind of like there's a misunderstanding.
Anybody can come in and you're like, I don't
Yeah.
know if you want anybody and anybody
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's interesting because now when I think about it, I think about, ooh, they punched a hole in the wall.
Facts.
Like you're feeling bad for people. So, they
Facts.
left it this way.
And especially if you were doing it in your parents' house, those figurines.
And then your parents are going to look at you like you brought all these unruly kids in my house.
Unruly. Holy.
And then this is what happens.
And they have their shoes walking in my house.
First of all, off the rip, no one took the shoes off.
I don't know how no home training. They'll get mad. Why is that? And then sometimes they even reverse psychology. Why is all these shoes in the front of the house? Like, I'm just like,
Yo, but that's
and it's not packed up.
But then the other one too is
That's
it's
where it goes.
definitely the who was in the bathroom.
off the.
Y'all don't flush.
Listen.
Nah, not
Listen.
flushing is diabolical. Still,
Listen.
you're gonna drop the basin and just leave.
My thing is more so how is it that the parent was on the scene in action to make all these things while the party was going on?
Yo,
That's rough. That's rough.
shout out to y'all
That's the
parents,
rough
man.
part. Shout out to the parents. Shout out to the parents.
Yo, like
But like I loved it back then when it was like culturally you just some parents, some people, adults, so they actually guide you. Like they'll be like, hey
Facts.
boy. Like where I was nervous because everybody knew my parents. I knew that if something happened
yeah, it's off the
Oh, you're hearing about
Saturday
it.
Saturday morning, that no frills on Eglinton, I'm meeting someone that saw it and they'll talk to my parents and be like, hey, this your son. Da-da-da-da.
it's like, yo, can you not tell on me?
You're snitching.
Like,
It's a
yo.
community that raised a child. Like, hey boy, stop run around the road, man. Don't run, so you know if you run, so. And then they'll come back and I'm like, boy, you know better. Why did you do that?
I love how I love how it's two tones. Eh? It starts at screaming, and then as soon as they get closer to you, I'm saying this for your own well-being.
Yo, the double tone.
And then they'll come to you like,
what is
boy,
that?
we all do that fine. It's like, listen, don't do it. You're a black person. You have to do better, man. Don't give them anything for say black people, Ray and Tay.
That's so funny.
Here, hold this strawberry candy. Take care of yourself. You got to church. You go to
where
church.
are those women
Those
now?
strawberry candies, I hate those things. The jelly in the inside.
I'm a friend of a caramel still.
Caramel, yes.
You don't like the strawberry candies?
No.
I mean,
no. The one with the strawberry packaging on the outside? No.
I'm on and off with it. Sometimes I'm like, yeah.
The hard part of it? Sure.
Sometimes I'm like,
But the
You
jelly?
guys are insane. You guys are insane.
No.
I'll take the caramel.
If it's not that, it's a caramel. You get a Werther's. Or you get the mint.
I'm tired of y'all, bro.
With the peppermint, with the stripe, or you get the red one.
The peppermint with the stripe.
The green one or the red one.
Ooh.
And you would see it.
Strawberries are the thing. I don't care what you say. And now the guava.
Those who know, they know.
The guava candy can go on too.
Yep.
The guava candy can go on too. But the strawberry.
Guava, yeah.
That green one?
Yes. That one was good. Yep. Yep. And if they had money, you got the Wrigley's gum.
Right. Wrigley. Yeah.
Yep.
I know about the Wrigley's. I feel like Wrigley's are not good gums. They're terrible. They run out of flavor so fast.
But back then, it was the Wrigley's with the yellow packaging.
Juicy fruit.
Not the juicy fruit.
Or Wrigley.
Wrigley's
when
with
they
the
had the
yellow.
spearmint,
Yes.
the big red,
And the main one that was in the yellow package.
Yeah, that's in America now.
That's how you knew.
That's it.
Right? If they had money, you got a Wrigley's.
Yeah, shout out to those people, man. I don't think those
the candy
people
lady, man.
like, not even the candy lady. Just
She was the auntie of the
elders.
community. Yeah.
Right.
people used to respect the elders, and people don't do that anymore, man.
Like, pure out
I
of
don't even
control.
know
Like,
the thing about
people moving mud out here, yo.
I mean, are
Mod,
they,
like-
or is it that the elders of that time actually did shit? Sorry.
like what when you say did shit? Oh, they have they're whoring.
They were they were actually doing stuff.
That's a
Like
wrong thing,
you knew
sorry.
for sure that they could go like those elders were definitely the community like elders because one, most times those people were usually taking care of a set of people's children. That's one.
that is
Two, they
My
would
grandfather
also
did that, apparently.
they would pick up people's kids from school or just hold them as the babysitters or whatever, right? If it wasn't that, they did some form of community work or they were usually the people who sponsored people to come in,
Tutors,
yeah,
stuff like that.
they were tutors. They would have their home open up so people could actually live there. And most times those were the people who had 4 or 5 people in their house at one given
Easily.
point before they went and moved on to having their own homes.
You're bringing me back because there
Yeah.
was a place on Eglinton. I think it was like Art something.
Art starts.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yep.
Wait,
They're still there.
I remember Art Starts. I
Yeah.
used to
Wait, is it
learn a lot
beside
of
the
things.
church?
It used to be on Eglinton. Then it moved down to Oakwood. And then they moved to Yorkdale.
I
Oh,
remember
okay,
Art
wow.
Starts. There's 2 things I remember that I could say that changed, gave me a good change in my life. Art Starts and Higher Marks. Higher Marks was a different thing.
That's a second home for
That
higher
was
marks, higher marks, higher
that
marks.
tutor, that was a tutoring thing when you get it's a tutor with uniform.
Tutor with uniform.
That was no joke.
This is I remember that,
That was
only
traumatic.
because the because in DB Hood you knew that the higher marks was going on because at the same time they had the language learning. So Vietnamese and Chinese was one of the biggest things that were held at DB Hood.
Yes.
But
yeah.
higher marks, you would see all the kids going out to go to higher marks as well.
Yo,
I
with the blue
remember.
tie, therefore
Wow.
you will raise the bar 1 notch higher,
Wow.
hands down. Like, bro, it was an army man that ran the thing. But don't get me wrong, I learned a lot of discipline from them. But Lord, geez, if you guys know Higher Marks, hey,
Wow.
hey, yo, I couldn't write good, and I was getting lines because I couldn't write good. And come on, man, it's just my creative.
For those that don't know, getting
I was the color orange. I was the person in the group. I'm not.
wait. For those that don't know or need a reminder, what is getting lines? Because people
Just writing. Same thing.
Like what
I
Bart
will raise
Simpson
the
would
bar.
do.
Yo,
Yeah.
I got lines.
Yeah, okay,
Yo,
yeah.
bro, I got lines for fractions not being straight. I'm like, bro,
Right. The things that our elders used to do.
yo, eraser marks, eraser mark. There's a smudge on the paper.
See, but those
That's-
erasers
yo.
were trash though.
Yo, circle.
They were trash.
Lines, 150. They doubled up on me the second week, 300. I said,
300 lines.
Those who know,
Oh,
they
shoot.
know because
the reason I have
especially
carpal tunnel, you know. I'm joking.
Scholastics.
Yo, that's-
Scholastics would sell those trash erasers.
Yo,
Just smudge up your whole
set us up
page.
for failure.
Listen,
That's how they knew.
and then the ones that were really good, they were like what, a whole $1?
Yeah.
No, like, yeah, like,
And you're like,
yeah.
holy, and this is only one.
Yeah.
And it's
Yo.
one. And then the pink one, when you rub the pink one and just roll up, and
Yeah.
you're like, yo.
Yo, that was the worst one.
And then they brought the white because you're thinking, all right, white is right.
Fine.
Wow.
Not even work.
You know what?
Yo, wow.
You know what's crazy?
Guys are wet.
As
I
I
mean,
was-
white eraser. white
as we're
line
talking
paper.
about this, the first thing I'm thinking of is that they literally grew up with us, like marketing and everything. Because you know why? The fact that we even like make our phones like so cool. Back in the day, we used to like accessorize our pencils.
Yeah.
When you really think of it, now we have like those pop things that go on the back of your phone case.
You were a different person when you had like the 42 markers and pencils.
Bruh.
You were
Yo.
different. If you had the 10, you're like, all right, that's like
Just the pencil case
the
altogether.
first 100 Pokemon. But
a
when you
whole
got the
pencil.
72,
Yeah. I mean, I had multiple.
yeah, the pencil case with the zipper.
Yeah.
The hard shell.
No. There was the hard plastic one.
Yeah.
It evolved. Okay, guys, it evolved. It went from the plastic with the little clasp thing. You
Mm-hmm.
open it, you had everything there. Okay, there was that. Then it went into the pouch one with the zipper on top. But then you knew you had it when you had the double zipper
Yeah.
with the handle, and you went like this.
Yeah. Bro.
What?
You know what's the worst thing about it? Is when you
Yo.
realize you couldn't fit it in the desk.
Oh, yo, wow.
I'm a style on these.
I'm
a
getting just
style
flush
on
of
these
memories
people.
back.
I'm a style on y'all. They're
That-
like, ooh, yeah.
Yo, our desk.
And they're just like, and then you have to slide, yo. Bro, you couldn't even see. You just have to test your fate. You have to take the textbooks.
I'm crying. Yep.
Yo, those desks, man.
And then sometimes you'll be like, yo, this would fit if this part of the desk didn't lump over. There's a lump.
Yeah,
in this,
yeah,
like,
yeah, there's,
this would fit, bro. Yo, trauma.
I think there's a dip. I think there's a dip in it. I believe.
yeah, there's a
yeah,
dip.
yeah.
And you're trauma. Yo,
That
bro.
is so funny.
People used to put all kinds of ill stuff in those desks. You see crumpled
Yep.
paper,
Yep.
Yo,
gum.
bro.
Oh,
Yep.
Yo, back in the day,
rock
yo, I
a
love-
pencil. Like,
Yo, sometimes, yo, you would have a desk in your house. Somehow you got a desk in your house. They just took one they saw and they cleaned up, and there was a desk in your house. And you're like, now you have no reason not to do your
Not
homework.
to do yours.
yo,
You can't do it on the kitchen anymore table. You have the desk there. Go to your desk.
it didn't even get that far for me to give a whole desk.
Ew. That
Damn.
is so funny.
It was rough. But
That
anyway,
is so funny. Throwing it in the nostalgia bag.
Yeah, that was.
back it on nostalgia, bro.
Yo, this guy
Right.
brought back the desk with the indent. That's a. I want to show a picture for you. For
that
everyone.
desk with the indent.
I gotta
was a
show
rough
you that
time.
picture.
That was
yo.
a rough time, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, if whatever you guys grew up on, please, we'd love to hear.
Yeah, let us
about
know in
it.
the comments, bro.
What
When you had
was
to-
your normal nostalgic?
But, I gotta go back a minute. The pink eraser, yo, knowing me, bad kid. I used to like take the ruler, cut pieces off, and just go.
Yeah, people were doing that. People were doing that. That was bullet.
So I go, and I just be looking like I didn't do it.
Because it was trash.
Like,
Literally. What are you gonna do with it?
right?
How did you know the day was over? Chairs up.
Yes. Ooh. she got
Upside
brought that
down or
back.
Yeah,
on?
chairs
on
up.
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Chairs up. When you know the day's over, chairs up, guys.
Chairs up. Cool.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly it. Yeah.
Chairs up, bro.
And you know what?
man.
As I get older, the only reason why it was up, it was because it was making the janitor's life easier.
Yeah.
Vacuum.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
halfway in primary school, they started doing that. Like grade 5, I was like, okay, chairs up. Okay. That janitor was probably pissed for years. Like, oh, these damn chairs, man.
In the way and everything.
Holy
Like,
Papa wood.
Like imagine, we've literally been systemically
Chairs
raised.
up.
I wonder if they still do. I don't even know if they still do that right now. I'm so far removed.
I think they just move chairs to the side because I
Oh.
think these days the chairs for these kids have wheels.
Oh,
that's wow.
Yeah, or it's like it's attached to the desk, like what we had in high school.
Okay. Yo, those chairs. No shout out to those chairs.
so
shout out to those
Yo,
chairs,
some man
man.
broke off a whole corner.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you do that? Like,
And those chairs, what? They had like what, 3 legs? I think.
And it had the thing in the back. The part you could drop your book,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
none of your books will fit in there.
Yeah.
None of your books will
You
fit
guys
in
are
there.
taking
So
me back.
why do you need that? When I moved to Brampton, that's when I realized I'm like, oh, we got real desks. Like the desks were like high top. I never seen this before. It's like full out desk. They had money, man.
Crying.
They had money. When I went to Brampton, I said, whoa. But anyway,
but yeah.
Oh, we were gonna talk about Luther.
Oh no, I mean,
shit, we only have 5.
I mean, we could do it quick.
There's a lot of hidden stories in Luther.
Right.
I like the thing. I like the black and white and color.
what is black and white?
I know. As of lately, I don't know why they're bringing us back to like 18
Grayscale.
something.
The
Like-
grayscale.
But it was good. I like the video.
I wanna see that color, man.
I feel like there's something deeper, obviously,
Can't
with
afford
these things.
Oh, you think it's a? Oh, wait a minute. You
I
think
feel
it's
like it's a budget thing.
really?
No, I don't think it's a budget.
Not artistic. It's just like no. It's just
I think it's artistic.
No, I think it's a budget thing.
I
Or
think-
maybe whatever happened in the camera itself just didn't cinematically work well, or like there was a log issue and it didn't record properly. So they were like, okay,
I
we
don't
can
think
just
it's
do
any-
black and white.
I think
wow.
That's it.
everything means something.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
I believe everything means something. Sorry.
But there was enough parts in there that had color for it to be like, why is this in black and
Why
white?
is it black and white? Yeah.
Because some things in life are black and white.
What part of that song gave you black and white? Meaning wise. I'll let you.
It's not for me.
I'm just
It's
saying.
not for me. I'm just saying some things in life are black and white.
Yeah, I
That's
get
all.
it.
That's all we need to say.
But like the parts where it was black and white, I can't remember the parts right now. I
Going
think it was
up
one
in-
of the elevators.
Going up in the elevator, up and
Yeah.
down. You know what? Because you know why? Sometimes in love, there's up and down.
But why would that be black and white?
Because
wow.
that's either black or white.
That was crazy.
It's not
Down.
It's not polarized like that.
Left, right,
What?
on, off,
Why?
Back and forth.
Stop.
back
This.
and forth.
Taking stab, dipping dab.
Dip and dab, tick, tock.
What else?
1, 2,
I mean, SZA's thing.
0, 1.
The biggest thing for me was definitely the zooming in and then the wides. That was the part. Those wides were great.
There's a part that he was shooting for
cinematically.
some reason.
Yeah, I don't understand that. What is the point?
There's
And it
you
paused.
know what's- I think
It
it's-
paused. The
you know
music
what?
paused. You hear the
There's-
gunshot,
There's something for that. I don't know what it is.
and then it's like it
So
continues
you,
after
so
that.
you hear a
Yeah.
And then-
literally, he like literally stand
there
there. He's
shooting
doing
at
whatever, and he
something.
shoots at something.
And then here's
Behind
the thing.
you don't see what he's shooting at, and it's like, what is the purpose of this? Why did we stop the music for this?
What I do think
Why?
is interesting was the door meme, the doors. The doors. Like, there's a part where there's the different doors, but you remember when Death was going through each door?
oh
That meme with all the death?
Yeah.
That's what I seen on TikTok.
Oh,
And then-
really? I was thinking of it as like a dating thing where it's like, who's the man behind the door? Here's door number 1.
It could be.
Here's door number
It
2.
could be that.
Here's door number 3.
It could be that. And then there's the part where they say he's in a library, so it's like, they give me a hug when Jay said something about, twerking in the twerking in what a dictionary, and then he's like in the library. I'm like, oh yeah, subliminals over here. But anytime, you know what, Kendrick, if you would like to come to this podcast and explain
The deeper meaning.
Some of your videos,
things.
yeah. It ain't just this video. It's like
Yeah, there's a lot of things I just don't
But-
understand.
You know
That's-
what? But is it really the artist who's creating this? Because technically this is a director's treatment. So the director.
I think he has
Ooh.
some
Input in it?
Input to it.
Okay.
I don't think he thinks straight. I think he's all over the place. With
Oh,
these
like-
things.
Oh.
Yeah, nothing to do with sexuality at all. Just
Whoa,
just-
I mean, okay.
I felt like that's where she was going.
I
Oh.
was not.
But anyway,
Wow.
This is like the equivalent of the glazed.
The glazed buns, yo.
Listen, the
moisture
word
buns.
glaze will be banned from this podcast.
I'm sorry. I have a right to freedom of speech. Thanks.
I think we say.
Not here.
I thought you were going to say I have a right to glaze. I was like, oh,
That's what- yeah, that's
I have a right to glaze.
glaze.
kind of wild.
Buds.
That's crazy. Wow.
But
You do you.
Oh man.
thank you guys for watching.
Yes.
Thank you guys for being y'all be safe in these streets, man.
Yeah.
When the weather rises, people just decide that they
losing their
can't
mind.
drive.
Trust me.
They can't do a lot of things.
I
So
don't understand.
keep sick, stay cautious.
Come on.
just mad like people playing
Use all
F-Zero
your
out here.
mirrors.
People are
People think they're Captain Falcon just zipping in through,
Rear view.
no signal.
Left one.
Like
Right one.
this ain't
Check
Mario
over.
Kart. Relax.
Blind spots.
You're gonna hurt
So-
somebody.
shout out to N2R
Wow.
Stay Spaces for this location
Yes.
once again.
Into our spaces.
Next week, I don't think we'll be here because it's Easter, but we will also be at Sunday Social.
Yeah.
Wait, I swear that's the week after.
It's the week after.
Yes, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Get your dance on,
Yeah.
get your vibe going,
Yeah.
get your tickets. The early birds are right now.
Yes.
I believe
What
for
are they going
20, I believe.
I think so.
17.
Oh,
17?
is it the 2 for?
I don't remember, but I gotta
Ooh,
get my
let me
ticket.
let me
I
check
gotta
it
get
out.
my ticket quick because
Yeah, last time I
get
yeah.
your ticket early,
I gotta
guys,
get it. I got that quick fast.
and go have a good time. They have the networking segment, then you have the music, live
Oh
music,
yes, live music.
Yes.
and all that stuff.
And
You know
then
what I
the
mean?
DJ.
Whatever you need, you go over there and you do your thing. I'm seeing people that I haven't seen in high school from a long time. It's a mind blowing thing still. So
Yeah.
shout out to Sunday Social.
Beautiful space.
And if you're celebrating a birthday, if you're an April baby,
Oh shit.
definitely go and check in.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
If you're an
Yeah.
Aries or a Taurus,
Yeah.
Aries and Taurus,
Taurus,
it's
aka
your
money
season,
gang.
yo. It's your season.
Money game.
Yeah, early bird is $20 right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's 5 to 11, guys.
Yeah, man.
That's some good timing.
So go do your thing so you can go back to work on Monday. Enjoy your Sunday and have fun on Monday.
Have fun, yeah.
Well, not have fun. Well, enjoy Sunday and back to work on Monday.
Right?
Back to work
Nice.
Monday.
11 o'clock. That's good enough. That's enough time to get sleep.
Yeah, man. You'll see us there. Shout out to the people that have been reaching out to me or just meeting me on road and being like, hey, Poppin' podcaster. I'm like, whoa,
That's so funny.
whoa, 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 not whoa. We still have a lot of work to do here. Like we still, you know what I mean?
It's very true, actually.
We still have a lot of work.
Now as you say that,
It's not easy for us.
somebody actually did approach me yesterday and was like, "I didn't know you're a podcaster."
Oh really? See,
Yeah.
this is,
Yeah.
see. Someone in the
Right.
comments said they're from Miami. They said they want to see what Toronto's about. Hey,
Come through.
come through. Still.
Especially in the summer, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Especially in the
Come
summer.
in the summertime.
Yeah.
For
There's
sure,
a
yeah.
place called Jane and Finch that you might want to take out. I'm joking. I'm joking. Caravana, take a look at that.
Take a look
Look
at
at that.
it.
Take a look.
Salsa
Caravana.
on St. Clair.
Salsa
Little
Salsa on St.
Italy.
Claire. Ooh.
The festivals.
The
The
festivals.
food festivals.
Taco
especially.
festival, yeah.
Listen, you
Yeah.
will have a great
You're
time.
gonna have a good time there.
Canada's Wonderland.
Yeah.
The Canada side of Niagara
Yeah.
Falls.
And even if you want to go outside of the actual Toronto area and go GTA, there's different places. You can go Caledon, you can go Niagara, you can go Wasaga. Listen, there are places.
I know about Wasaga right now.
There are places.
I know about Wasaga. Muskoka Shore. Muskoka. I know about Wasaga right now.
Anyways, but you have options.
Yeah, you have options. You know, have some poutine.
Yeah.
Have a good time. But thank you guys for watching. This is the vent. And we out. Peace.
Did it twice
Wash
for
your
no reason.
hands. Huh?
I did it twice for no reason. I did it twice.
Wash your hands.